we have made it to the finals of the ladder tournament, and we've got two fantastic best of fives for you tonight. First up will be the third place playoff between Additional Pylons and Micro Machine, and then we'll have our grand final between two absolutely amazing bots, Perfect Split and Tychus. I am here with Doctor and EJK.
Hey.
My great co-hosts here. How's it going, guys?
It's going.
Awesome.
Really excited to watch these games here.
Should be really good. So anyway, you guys all loaded into our first game, which will be Additional Pylons against Micro Machine. This one is going to be on Parasite. Just check you guys.
Oh, I tuned into the stream and I had to watch an AT&T commercial. I hope you're getting that ad revenue.
I didn't even realize we were. God damn it. No, we're not getting that ad revenue. Sorry, guys. But yeah, are you guys all loaded up in game?
Yep.
Cool.
Ready when you are.
Yep, I am also ready.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, for our first place, fighting for our third place here in the top left-hand corner, we have Additional Pylons, and in the bottom right we have Micro Machine. Additional Pylons with this nice bot. I bet it will do a good job cleaning my floors after this. Well, I don't know that Micro Machine is very good at cleaning floors. He's been very good so far at making floors very messy with lots of dead workers. So we'll see how he does.
I think Micro Machine definitely would have the most workers killed out of all of the bots.
Yes, yeah, he's got a pretty messy way of doing things. But so what are you guys' thoughts on this match? Who do you make favourite?
I'm favoring Micro Machine because I think Micro Machine's micro is far superior to Additional Pylons. Even though Additional Pylons does have the build order variety, I think that Micro Machine's micro will nullify any of the surprises that I might see.
Yeah. The superior of Cloak is definitely going to roughen up the matchup a little bit for Additional Pylons, because once Micro Machine gets the Cloak's Banshees, it's definitely going to be very difficult to hold on.
Yeah, although I have noticed that Additional Pylons does like to produce some observers, so maybe that might help.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't have a shot, but I think there's two main windows that Additional Pylons can get through to Micro Machine. One is early on, and the other is after it gets to the observer. So
yeah. So
that's an interesting factory placement from Micro Machine. It's very close to the wall. Almost like it is going to be a wall off, but not quite.
Yeah. I don't think Micro Machine likes to wall off that much, although it does like to put its supply depots up when there's not even a wall there, which is quite funny sometimes. Here we have first Reaper coming across.
Looks like a pretty normal build from Additional Pylons. Actually, no. So it looked like it was a gateway, then a Nexus, then a Cyber Core, then another gateway. And this is going to be an issue because the Stalker's just started, and the Reaper is in the base doing what Micro Machine likes to do best, is wiggle around and tickle probes.
It doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage there. One probe goes down. But
it's losing a lot of time moving around, trying to dance.
Yes, the Stalker is almost out now, so that should help with matters a lot.
Yeah, so the threat's mostly been averted. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
The Stalker definitely helps deal with it.
Oh. We do notice Micro Machine is getting the early expand this time. A lot of the time in the semi-final yesterday, he didn't actually get that down early enough, I didn't think. But that was more because of what Tychus was doing with his dancing SCV. So No probe dancing for additional pylons.
Muppet, we're not really sure if AP will be able to handle the Banshee plate. It
No.
might be able to, even if, like, there's always that chance where it might be able to deal with something, even though it wasn't specifically programmed to deal with it.
Yeah.
There's always that element of uncertainty that we just have to wait and see.
So there's no robo on the way that I can see, but there is a forge down, so it's possible he can get some detection with some of the cannons. But
It sees the Phoenix and it's.
oh, the poor hallucinated Phoenix.
Wow, so a lot of sentries so far, and 3 gateways. Maybe this could turn into an early timing attack as we see additional pylons units starting to move across the map.
We are seeing the first Banshees out though, and I think
The Banshee is done. It has cloak and it's starting to wail away at the units. Now, I'm curious if it's going to follow the units back home or if it's going to go all the way to the main base.
it
And
looks
actually-
like it's going to the main, straight in. Yeah. But yeah, we see an attack from additional pylons. Let's see how much this
no.
can get down, but can't see that that Banshee there, unfortunately.
Additional pylons has a lot of units, and Micro Machine has no energy on any of his Banshees right now. This other Banshee, well, I don't know why additional pylons is moving back, but Micro Machine has no energy on his cloak Banshees. They're easy pickings.
Yeah, if he can find them.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of hallucinated phoenixes going around the map.
I think it's working out quite well for additional pylons because it looks like Micro Machine is sending the Banshees back to deal with them.
Yeah, and the more time he buys, the more time he gets to building that observer.
Oh, I don't see it coming out yet. There is a robotics factory on the way.
Yeah, Robo Factory is on the way. If I remember correctly, he gets his Robo Bay a little later than he'd probably like to. But as long as he continues to buy time like this to get the observer out, then he'll be able to deal with these Banshees no problem.
Yeah. As we see it, the Robo is just about to finish.
He's going back with the Zealots too.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're not going to do much against this, unfortunately. But, yep, there is an observer on the way now for additional pylons, so...
Additional pylons has a really bad tendency to rush for tempests.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not a great. I mean, it handles very, very specific situations, but it's not a great general purpose unit to get in most situations.
But it might be in this situation, because Banshees aren't going to be good against Tempests. I don't think, anyway.
It's true. Most of what Micro Machine tends to build is not very strong against Tempests, and as long as we have enough observers to deal with the Banshees,
Yeah.
right now I feel the game might even be favored for additional pylons, just because he hasn't taken critical damage from Banshees or Reapers.
He hasn't really taken
Great
much damage
observers.
at all. Yeah.
Great observer play here, really locking on to these Banshees, so these Banshees are not able to find much opening.
Yeah, we can see 2 observers there stuck on this one Banshee. He's not going anywhere. So we see some Banshees in the middle doing some damage to the Stalkers as well.
Yeah, unfortunately the observers were not able to split up. That's another issue in itself.
Although, you say that, but there is this one observer coming over here with this Banshee and another one in the base, so he is doing some splitting on that. But this Viking is just going to walk directly into that photon cannon, and that's not going to end well for him.
Yeah, not really. I think it's a bug Unusual was talking to me about the other day. The Vikings bug out and they run straight past the targets like the photon cannon that killed it.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to happen. It's a bug, and it's not any other reason. It's just a bug. Nasty bug.
Oh well, hopefully he won't lose too much to that. But we see these two Banshees are going to go down. And Additional
Big
Violence
stock.
has a big lead now, in terms of army at least.
Yeah.
Like, I think if he were to do a push right now, he would do some serious damage.
And it looks like he's starting to move across the map.
Yeah. But he needs to bring some observers with this. The observer is going backwards, where he's not taking damage.
And as long as it doesn't have observers, these banshees tend to be pretty good against stalkers.
Yeah.
Just need to get enough of them.
Yeah. The Immortal is doing some work over there, but it's not going to be that good once these Banshees get here, unfortunately.
You can't exactly shoot up.
No. That would be a scary, scary unit if Mortals could shoot up.
Yeah. Battle cruisers won't have a chance.
Oh god. So that's right, please. Right, Blizzard, please. Sorry, I'm...
Uh-oh, these stalkers are retreating. I guess they have good reason to retreat because 4 Banshees will two-shot a stalker.
Yeah. But where is the Observer? Well,
Where's
we're
the rest of the army?
Yeah. We're seeing the Tempests come out now as well. So...
Yeah, these banshees really need to start focusing on the probes.
Yeah.
The Tempests are just gonna eventually get to the point where they can pick off banshees at any range.
Yeah, nice little blink there from additional pylons to get in range of that Banshee.
Because, like, theoretically, Micro Machine could get enough banshees to fight the stalkers, maybe, with Cloak one-shotting them and whatnot, but there's no amount of banshees he can get to fight Tempests.
No.
Like, they just don't shoot Tempests.
Vikings maybe, but yeah.
Hey guys, do you think that a Tempest ball, like a attack shot, should have a shadow?
I don't know.
I think it should have a colored shadow.
Yeah.
Like,
A colored shadow that's not dark or that's not black?
yeah, like kind of like how like you have a shadow that's blue if you shine it through stained glass. Like
Oh.
it's like a blue,
Oh
blue
yeah.
like shadow.
Okay. Oh, okay. I do see the Tempest. It's just regular dark shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is an observer with these stalkers here, which is enabling it to take down the Banshees, and this push might be fatal here.
This planetary fortress is almost done. It's going to be key if
Oh.
it gets up in time.
It was
Yeah,
key
but-
yesterday. In the semi-finals, the hero planetary was amazing, but I don't think it's going to have the same effect here.
Yeah, it's hard for a planetary to fight Tempests.
Yeah.
Tempests are just one of those units that's very difficult for Terran to deal with.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like it's possible, but it is very, very annoying.
Yeah.
Even though these stalkers aren't doing damage directly most of the time, they are providing vision for the Tempest, so the Tempest is able to
Yeah.
it has full range of vision that it needs to deal damage and make use of its long range.
Yeah, so I think Tempests are very similar to tanks in that regard, so that their vision is actually further than they can see, or their attack is further than they can see, so they need other units to be able to provide vision so that they can attack. But yeah, we're seeing a Colossus coming out now as well. This is very, very bad for Micro Machine, unfortunately.
Yeah. Additional Pylons is doing a great job of continuing to apply the pressure. And really, besides those earlier moments where the units hesitantly went back, this is some great pressure that we've been seeing for the past 5 or so minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost to the point where it's tripled the worker supply for additional pylons.
Yeah.
We're pretty close to that number.
And the army supply as well.
Unfortunately, the weakness of this build, if you get enough Banshees and do the damage, you're going to do great. But if you don't, then you're stuck with Banshees, and you can't really fight air-to-air units with Banshees alone.
No. So I'm probably going to call this one, guys.
Yeah,
Shall
it looks
we,
like
X2 this?
yeah. Let's X2 it. And Additional Pylons takes the first game in a very decisive-looking victory.
Yeah. I mean, one thing, like, I'm quite disappointed that we didn't get to see some of the late game from Additional Pylons yesterday, because that series was so dominant for Perfect Split, but I think we're definitely seeing it here.
Yeah, Portals, Disruptors, Tempest, Colossi, really most of the major Protoss units are being used here. And when you get a Protoss Death Ball, it's not something you can deal with easily.
And this is definitely something of death. GG, guys. Cool. So yeah, nice early win there for Micro Machine.
No, for Additional Pylons.
Yes, sorry, you're entirely correct. Ignore me. Right, let's load up game 2. So I'm having this one on Curious Junction.
Cool.
But yeah.
I think a lot of that was from the map. I don't think it's very easy for Micro Machine to get the harass in that he needs, just from the base placement.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard for the Reapers to get in and out, and it's hard for the Banshees to like go from base to base. That's my gut feeling. I think this next game could look very different.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you guys ready and in game?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So yes, over in the top left-hand corner, we have Micro Machine this time, our red Terran. And the blue Protoss again in the bottom right, his Additional Pylons. So yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of adjustments Additional Pylons makes as well, because I know he likes to do different build orders every time. So
If it keeps doing the same build order, then I think we might see a 3-0 here.
it's possible. But yeah, like Doctor said, I think like the map definitely suited Additional Pylons last time. And there is one minor thing that I've noticed about Additional Pylons this time, is the first initial scouting probe has 5 minerals in its that it's carrying. I don't know how much of a difference that will make, but
it has the potential to.
Yeah, possibly not much. I admit that, but you know, it's something for Micro Machine. And now, if we see that probe is going to drag the minerals all the way back to the base.
Yes, it is best of 5 pick bonus.
Yes, yeah, best of 5s.
Currently, Additional Pylons is leading 1-0 in the best of 5 series. Oh, you gotta put a 1-0.
Sorry, yeah.
Notice that.
Ah, damn it. There we go. But yeah, I think it's a very similar build order to last time. I don't see a Cyber out yet though. Ah, there we go. I think last time he built the Cyber before the expand, right? I think I was right on that one.
I don't believe so. I think the expand. I think this is the similar build, seeing that expand and then the Cyber and then the second gateway.
Ah, okay. Possibly then. I think we're seeing the first Reaper come across now, so that probe possibly goes down. Yep. And straight into
How
the
much
main.
damage this Reaper can get.
There isn't even the Stalker on the way yet, so still waiting for the Cyber to come out.
Oh, just kill the probe!
Just turn around and kill it! It's not gonna hurt! There we go. Stalker is now being built, which should help. We have a second Reaper on the way.
I think that the small map does favor, the small rushing distance does favor Micro Machine.
Yeah.
And this air distance too, being able to hit between the main and the natural, That's going to be one of the closest air points, and that's usually where you can get the most damage done
Yeah.
with Banshees.
Oh yeah, it's going to be very important for Micro Machine to get a lot of early damage down with the Banshees. So
Definitely has the potential to, that's for sure.
yeah.
Now, Additional Pylons has not made a robotics facility quite yet. That's a little bit troubling to see. And compared to last game, making 2 Zealots right now, and there's no early third gateway. There's a forge, in fact, as opposed to last game having, I think, 4, maybe even 6 sentries being made off of 3 gateways and doing a timing attack. This is a different build that we're seeing.
Yeah, so there's 4 probes lost so far for
Yikes.
additional pylons.
Guardian Shield was not necessary. A little bit of overkill.
Yeah, it's wasted a little bit of energy, but he does have the hallucination up. I'm interested to see if Micro Machine's going to react to this. Air units, he's not ready!
He says that because he sees the hallucinated.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. Although he did get 4 worker kills, he is actually behind in workers still.
By some distance as well, like 10 workers.
It turns out Chrono Boost is pretty good.
Yeah.
Does some work.
Ooh, there's 2 Zealots in the natural starting to deal damage, and some Stalkers. Oh my gosh.
This could be really painful.
This could be really painful. Where did the Banshee go? I'm trying to look. It died. The first Banshee died.
Oh yeah, because there's only one out.
I don't even know. I don't even get how it died, but it's dead. And other Banshees trying to finish off, clean up the units in the natural, but a lot of damage has been done.
Yeah. So there's been 9 SCVs and a bunch of other things.
Maeve got picked off before Cloak got finished.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Oh my gosh, there's Muppet, there's no way it died to the Sentries. Sentries don't do enough damage.
No, surely not.
Surely not. Sentries do 6 damage.
They're like little tickles. They're not even
The
not
tickle
even
beam.
properly damaged. Yeah. So we now have the Robo Factory. See if that brings out a observer. No, going for Immortal first.
I really like how the Phoenix triggers Micro Machine into getting an engineering bay with turrets. Like it's like, oh, air units. I better get some protect happening.
That's pretty cool. How are you supposed to deal with that? Triggering this air unit reaction with these hallucinated units. You can't tell that they're hallucinated or not. Even though a human could very easily understand that a Phoenix can't possibly be made at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy for a machine to tell. That's for sure.
So we have the Immortal coming out. I hope he's going to produce an observer. He is. So that's going to help a lot with these Banshees.
Wow,
Let's see,
Fleet
another
Beacon,
one.
second robotics facility, and a Robo Bay. A lot of tech coming up right now.
He's just not getting the work out of his cloak energy that he needs. Like, he spends his time using his cloak energy on defense, and then when he flies across the map after he cleans everything up, he just doesn't have the energy to, like, do enough damage.
I think that's due to a lot of what Additional Pylons is doing, though. It's kind of like just constantly trying and being on the offensive and getting some harass down, and he has to.
Doctor, we have seen this being an issue for a Micro Machine. Like what you said, starting cloak at the other side of the map or against a single unit when you might not even need it and wasting it. And that's definitely caused some losses, or at least put Micro Machine in a worse position. Wow. As I'm saying that, I'm also astonished that the observer play from Additional Pylons is really on point and really being able to shut down these Banshees as they come out.
Yeah, it knows where the Banshees are, so... But that one goes down. And it's just...
Oh! There's no Raven that's been built by Micro Machine. Usually Micro Machine likes to build a Raven to pick up on Widow Mines, but
it might be a race-specific thing, so it's like it doesn't think it needs to against Protoss.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, Ravens are really good against Protoss. Like, just
Yeah, against DTs possibly, but like it's good to go pick up the observers. I think I saw in was it in GSL yesterday? I can't remember who it was. It was Maro using it against Trap, just sending like a Viking and 2 Ravens around, and then just.
oh yeah, yeah.
Take
I
out-
think the strength of Ravens in Terran versus Protoss is interference matrix.
Yeah.
Like, just Protoss as a race really likes having a couple high value units, and having those taken out of the fight for like 8 seconds can be like game changing.
Yeah.
It seems pretty difficult to come up with a system to effectively use the interference matrix. It takes a lot of, I guess, analyzing of what's currently going on to be able to say this is a good time to use interference matrix, where I can easily see it being used and then nothing happens.
Yeah, I mean,
it's true.
even for us human players, it's difficult. So
Yeah, it's nice splits, disruptor splits.
yeah,
Didn't save the SCVs in the end, but
no, it's pretty well done. Like, I think Tychus has the best disruptor splits I've seen though. But yeah, I think it does look like additional pylons is going to take this one down. As you see the Colossus coming in now as well.
Yeah,
So
we got a 2-0 coming up. Do you think it's time to fast forward a little bit?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
X2 this.
There's not much going for Micro Machine, unfortunately.
No, I think
These units are... This is a very scary death ball.
yeah, like again against Micro Machine, I think he's having a lot easier time than he did yesterday, certainly. And but yeah, looks like additional pylons will take this down and put himself on match point. There is $100 prize for 3rd place, so there is still something on the line here beyond his pride. So we're seeing a little pushback from Micro Machine, but I don't think it's going to last long. There's no-
16 supply left.
Yeah, it's that's not going to happen. Okay, let's just get this one out of the way.
Well, Doctor and I said that we both favored Micro Machine, and now look what's happening. But
That's like-
Caster Curse is real.
It's the kiss of death, guys. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? Oh, oh well. But that was a fun game. So, 2-0 to additional pylons.
all right, let's load up the next game. It's going to be on Darkness Sanctuary.
Ooh, this might be an interesting one. Let's see. Let's see how additional pylons handles a 4-player map against this kind of harass. Oh yeah, Tweakim is saying in chat that yes, additional pylons only joined the tournaments after 2 other. No, I think it was just a single bot withdrew. So Lambda was the second bot to enter it. But additional pylons wasn't originally in this tournament. But yeah, doing so amazingly well to get this far, and now it looks like he's going to take this at least on match point here.
Yeah, not too bad for not even qualifying.
Yeah. Right, let me know when you guys are ready to go.
I'm ready.
Cool, going in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, additional pylons looking to close this one up in the top right hand corner, and Micro Machine looking for the reverse sweep down in the bottom right. And you know what, Micro Machine did manage to get was it a reverse sweep yesterday? I don't think it was it? No, but yeah, so you know, there's still hope.
There's definitely a shot.
Yeah, it's going to depend a lot on the early Reaper. and obviously defending that early push from additional pylons. So
I wonder. Like, I feel like scouting order is going to matter very much in this map for Micro Machine, because he's very much a let's get some early damage in and never let up on the aggression type bot.
yeah,
And it looks like in this case he's actually going to scout additional pylons first, but
yeah. So
he
this
definitely needs to.
it's going to be pretty good for him. I think he's going to see
Speaking of-
pretty much everything.
Speaking of scouting, the map positions actually favor Micro Machine, in my opinion, because the air distance for the Banshees to harass both the main and the natural, and the area between it is what you're really looking for as a Terran player.
Yeah.
It's significantly better than the diagonal position, that's for sure. But do you think it's actually better than additional pylons spawning in the bottom left, where the natural's just a bit closer?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Generally speaking, the units for the other player like to rest at the natural. So having the natural base closer means that the army will be closer to defend.
That
Generally,
is true. That is true.
yeah. But also, like, the distance between the main and natural can help Micro Machine if he wants to go between them to take out the probes.
So additional pylons is getting a really late scout, going cross, then going left, and finally figuring out that Micro Machine is in the bottom right.
So let's see how many probes he can get down with this early Reaper. There's one.
A lot of shots are being wasted with the jiggling around of the Reaper, unfortunately. Might get maybe one or two more.
It's possible he'll get this one. We've got another Reaper coming up to back him up. So well, additional pylons, it would be great if you could finish second, but third is your best hope at the moment. It looks like you're in a pretty good situation to do that.
Just say you're not going to find who's going to finish second in this game.
No, unfortunately not.
Ooh, the Reapers get out?
Oh, no, the one doesn't. This one might, though. There we go. And there's another one coming up to take its place. But that one probably better go out of there. No, it's gone down. So yeah, I think he started just building his first Banshee. Yeah, looks like this Reaper's gonna go home safely.
This looks like a very similar build that we saw in the second game, making the two Zealots, Twilight Council, and then a Forge, but no sentries? Two sentries, okay. Where are they? Oh, they're moving across the map already. Wow, this is a really early push.
Oh wow, okay, so yeah, we've got a Stalker at the natural.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, it denies the
Yeah, that
natural.
base is not going to get finished. I don't think this has Cloak yet. It doesn't have Cloak yet on that Banshee.
This Banshee has enough firepower, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
It's going to go low. You see the SCV.
It's very close.
I think he can survive. For a while there, I was thinking he'd be able to get by just by denying high ground vision, but
I think at the moment,
bugging out.
Yeah, at the moment, AV would be better off just trying to take down this natural expand.
Yeah, that would be the ideal move here. Now that the Banshee's been repaired and it has Cloak, it can defend this push relatively easily, but still delaying the natural is really great for additional pylons because he's on 2 Nexuses. Micro Machine has a really low SCV count, down about 13 workers still.
Yeah, so we are going to see this push retreat.
yeah, he is still cloaked. He's flying across the map cloaked.
Yeah, he's going to run out of energy. There we go.
That's not good.
No, it does take a while for you to recharge that energy. I think you have to get up to 25, don't you?
Yeah, it costs 25 just to activate it.
Yeah, yeah,
So you have to be at 25 and then 1 extra energy per second you want to
Yeah.
have cloak.
yeah.
So
what is this Banshee doing? It flew
It's
right
not.
into the cannon.
Oh, this isn't
it's not
looking
good.
good. Sorry, Micro Machines, not looking good for you at the moment.
It's not. Oh my gosh, this is
flying into the
Oh.
cannons.
fly
Like-
into the light.
The one thing you really can't do with these builds is lose your first couple banshees.
Yeah,
Like it's so bad.
see. Looks like AP is going to expand to this third base over here, and he's just going
No,
straight into
man.
it. No, no, Banshee.
Ah.
He's not even cloaked. Oh, and he goes down.
Yeah, what's with it not even cloaking? That's what surprises me. I would think that as soon as it sees enemy units and it's weak like that, it would cloak instantly.
Yeah. So there is another Banshee flying across here, but we are seeing a bit of a push out here. It's just an Immortal and a Zealot, but the Stalker's coming as well.
Starcraft is a lot better than...
Just an immortal with.
Oh, sorry, go on. I was reading the chat.
Oh yeah, no.
Just say, I just wanted to say,
I was just saying it's going to be hard to hold on against all these stalkers.
Yeah.
is there an observer?
There doesn't appear to be one at the moment.
There are two coming across the map right now. A lot of damage
Yeah.
is being done. Banshee's gonna run out of energy soon.
Well, the first one is. The second one is still pretty healthy on energy, so it's got a while left. So the first one's out.
Yeah, it's out of energy, but they're also very low on stalkers.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it has held this push, but it's still in a lot of trouble, you'd feel.
Yeah, 23 workers total have been killed already. That's
Yeah.
huge.
it basically has to kill the base or kill a lot of probes with these banshees. Like we can't just keep fighting these stalkers
Yeah.
with an economy deficit like this.
It looks like the observers are around now, and they're out of energy anyway, so we see the Colossus come across. And there is a Tempest in production as well.
This photon cannon in the main base has 2 kills, and it's done so much damage too. I just want to give a shout out. A real MVP this game.
Hero Photon Cannon.
You wouldn't expect a photon cannon in the main base to be that much of a hero, but when duty calls, stepped up.
It really shut down all that early aggro.
Yes, it did.
Like that's very impressive for a photon cannon.
Oh wow. And there's even more workers going down in the natural of Micro
Wow, how did
Machine
that
here.
Banshee die to the stalkers? Like, it must not have been going full speed because it could clearly outspeed the stalkers, but it still got it was still slow enough to get attacked by them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Tempest flying around definitely doesn't help too much either.
No.
It's kind of like the Imperial Star Destroyer. You know that you're in a bad position when you see one of those things.
Unfortunately, you probably can outpace it, but you'd probably run out of map faster than they did in The Last Jedi. Oh.
Well,
Okay, well, I'm
Looks like-
about ready to call this, guys, unless you think
no,
that
I'm ready to call it too.
that's X2.
Yeah.
And that was a 3-0 sweep from additional pylons.
Yeah.
Wow.
A great performance from additional finals. Mine can be very proud. Like I say, originally he wasn't even due to be in the tournament, up until we had some people pull out. And he's come away with $100 third place prize. So a very great performance, and I'll be very proud.
It's $100 US, not Canadian dollars.
Yeah. That's
100
actually
real
probably
dollars.
better. Yeah.
100 real dollars, yeah.
Realish. I was going to offer you to pay in British pounds. Unfortunately, the way that's going at the moment, probably wouldn't be worth anything by the time you get it.
Oh no.
Okay. What about euros? You could always pay out in euros.
Yeah, but then all the Brexit people would just tell me I'm being unpatriotic or something.
Hey, they wouldn't know. It's all digital anyways.
Yeah. Oh, Tweaking will say thought it's 100 Bitcoin, and it's like, by the time this goes out, that'll probably be worth even less. So I don't. Right. So yeah, before the final, we have some other announcements to make. First up, with the new season of the Ladder Season 8, we're still getting everything working on Linux because we're moving to a Linux system, which probably will enable us to do a lot more games. We're still getting everything up and working on that. Bear with us. It will start hopefully within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. Also, we have some other prizes to announce. First up is the prize for the most violent bot. The bot that killed legions and legions of people and left planets dead in their wake. And here is the leaderboard. Top of the leaderboard, no surprise, perfect split with nearly 2,000 kills.
Oh no.
I hope you're proud of yourself, perfect split. This is not how we expect bots to behave. Actually, it is how we expect bots to behave. Micro Machine was second, about 400 down. Additional Pylons third, not too far behind. So the other prize is for the fastest winning bot. Lambda totally cheesed this. Like, I'm sure it was exactly what he was going for. It's like, I only want to win one game the entire tournament, which he did, and it was the fastest game of the tournament. So it's not really an average when it's just a single game, but under the rules of the tournament, he gets that prize. So we do have some fun merch to send out for those prizes. There's sort of like a Starcraft 2 puzzle that we're sending out for you guys.
Oh.
So
Nice.
so yeah, there's a Zerg. There's 2 Zerg, 2 Terran, 2 Protoss. So I think based on the race of your bot is what you're gonna get. So Lambda and Perfect Split will both get the Zerg puzzles. So the other prizes for best newcomer. Well, given that the Perfect Split is a new bot this season and has made the final, I think there can only be one winner of this. So Perfect Split gets another prize. So that one goes to him. Most innovative bot. So I've had a lot of competition for this one. Honourable mentions go to Madbot for his use of machine learning in his build order. I think that was pretty well done. So, but for having a bot that played random in the tournament and still came very close to qualifying, I think the most innovative bot has to go to Tier. So congratulations to you. So our other prizes for the most improved bot. So there were 2 bots that I thought came close to winning this competition. 2 bots that had a first week where they were kind of in the pack, stuck on an even record, and 2 bots managed to pull themselves away from that pack and qualify for the semi-finals. That was Micro Machine and Additional Pylons. However, I think we're going to give this one to Micro Machine because I saw some nice improvements there, and also the win against Sharpened Edge was a great win, a dominant win where he had previously lost. So Micro Machine wins the most improved bot. And
HJax, you can get a participation medal.
yeah, sorry HJax, no prize for you this time. So our last prize for the best in-game talk, which is a competition I was quite disappointed in. Like, There were lots of bots that didn't even try to win. But there were
Yeah.
two bots. There were two bots that did, and like so the two bots that had the best talk were again Micro Machine and additional pylons. But I think the deserved win for this category is definitely additional pylons. So um, let me just go through all of those again. So for best newcomer, perfect split. Most innovative bot is Tier. Most violent bot is perfect split. Fastest win is Lambda. Most improved bot goes to Micro Machine, and the best in-game talk goes to additional pylons. So perfect split will get the Zerg. Lambda will get Zerg. Protoss will go to Micro Machine and Tier. No, sorry, Terran will go to Micro Machine and Tier, and the Protoss one will go to perfect split and additional pylons. So unless you guys want to swap around, it's up to you guys. But some nice little fun little Starcraft based puzzles for you to go. So that's cool. Congratulations to all our winners. And now we get down to our final. Before our final, I want to take a short quick break if it's okay with you guys, just to go to the toilet quickly and grab a beer. I'll be right back. 2
We have
minutes.
a timer.
Sorry? Cool.
A timer to put on stream, possibly.
I don't. We'll be back in like 2 minutes. It's fine. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, commercial break. Time to run an ad. I guess I'll get my bottle of wine that I was working on earlier.
Yeah. All right. Be right back.
Doctor, keep the crowd entertained.
Yeah, I'll try and come up with some cheesy one-liners. Okay. Let's see. What is the Starcraft unit you would like to find in a bar the least? So, out of all the Starcraft units, if you went to a bar, which one would you not want to find? The Stalker. Oh yeah, I guess any Zerg would also be an answer. Let's see what else got to come up with. Okay. I think there's a joke with the Tempest in regards to the anime, the day I was reincarnated as a slime, but I don't think I don't get that. Yeah, destructible rocks. Let's see. Yeah, I'm out of creativity here.
And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Right, so I'll load into the game while we wait for EJTA to come in.
Okay, yeah, I told some pretty good one-liners.
That's all right.
Involving finding Starcraft units in bars and finding out they're stalkers.
Go on then, tell me.
And then I spent the rest of the time laughing.
Damn it. Okay, we'll run out of jokes. It could be worse, guys. You got Doctor's jokes. If VJK takes too much longer, you'll end up with my jokes, and they're twice as bad. But I have a beer, so I'm happy. Memphis asks, will AlphaStar play today? No, unfortunately, AlphaStar is not in this tournament. It would be fun to have him in this tournament.
It would be. I don't know which bots of ours would have the best shot, but
I think Perfect Split would have a shot. I think Tychus would also probably have a shot at beating him. It. I don't know. Do we refer to bots under their sexuality? Like, it kind of seems rude.
It's the jury's out on that. I think we need Congress to decide.
Yeah.
I think unless we can get to the point where we can decide whether or not bots can lie, I think we don't need robosexual.
Yeah.
What was it? Contradiction,
Yeah.
commentary. Gosh darn it! I feel like Archer right now. I had something for this. Gosh darn it!
Oh, no. Okay, I'm not going to assume a sexuality for the bots. If people want to say the sexuality of their bots, that's fine. But I'm not going to assume it, so I'll just leave it at an it. Or whatever.
Okay. I feel like it is even ruder.
Put
That's
a
what I've
big
always
eyes
thought.
on that.
Like, yeah, I know. We don't really have a word.
Yeah,
for
we're
what we're
talking
looking
about the
for.
sexuality of bots, so you left us and we kind of ended up just kind of like going crazy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I have my beer. It looks like Doctor also has a drink, and you have champagne to celebrate our winner.
Colorful wine. Oh, it's a Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, I've just got a Brewdog
Smart
Punk
water.
IPA. Okay, let me know when you're loaded into the game anyway. I'm ready to go.
I'm all ready to go.
Doctor?
Yeah. Let me double check.
Nope.
Should be game one on Automaton.
All right, the finals. Let's do this.
Let's do this, guys. You excited in chat?
So who's on? Well, let's start it first, and then I'll ask the question.
Cool. Doctor, you ready to go?
Yeah, it's loading. 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, I'm in.
Cool. Starting in 3, 2, 1. And
All right,
we
guys.
are off. Go ahead, EJK.
No. You got to announce them first. I cut you off.
Okay. Our final is underway. On the right-hand side of Automaton, it is Perfect Split. And on the left-hand side is Tychus. He's a Terran. So, with a nice extractor trick already.
Wow, Tweakamp has a joke. I don't know if you guys saw it on stream. Or
He's come up with way better stuff than me. Yeah. Two zealots walk into a bar and ask where the bathroom is. The bartender replies, "Sorry, we don't have a bathroom." The zealots say, "We cannot hold." It's so good. Like, come up with like great ones.
although a bar not
The
having
photon cannon one was also.
if a bar doesn't have a bathroom, then what kind of establishment are they running, really? That's horrible. As someone who has a small bladder, I need a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do protoss even need bathrooms?
The Perfect Split cannot expand right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
This might just, oh my gosh.
Oh.
What's it do? Oh
And
god.
it's not going to build anything until it expands.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, is this...
Oh no.
Oh god, no. Oh god, no. No, Perfect Split. You have to expand.
Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
You got
Oh no.
250 APM and it can't figure out what's going on. This is the second time we've seen this weekend Tychus's SCV really foiling other bots' plans with this SCV block.
Yeah. It's interesting that
What is happening?
Perfect Split at the moment is on a 10-game winning streak. Please don't let it end this way. But it's not building anything at home.
It's banked 1,200 minerals.
This just is not gonna end well.
Oh god, Perfect Split. Please build. Please build.
This is absolutely hilarious. In the worst way
Can we
possible.
X2 this? I cannot imagine going through this for another 7 minutes.
No, let's see. Let's see if
There's no way it's gonna build anything.
This is.
Oh, here comes the Reaper though.
I feel like it's gonna wind up on Reddit.
Oh god.
This is our new overlords.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking forward to this so much, and then this happened.
But it's still...
I mean, it's fighting all the. It's finally killing off the SCV.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll kill the SCV and then throw down 5 bases, and then we'll have a game on our hands.
But he's not mining anything at the moment because he's chasing around this Reaper.
Oh my gosh, look at the hatchery
Oh
again.
god, the hatchery can't go down. What's happening? Oh,
What? It's moving. Oh no.
Oh god, it can't do it!
Oh.
Why?
Is it going between attack states and build a hatchery state? Like,
Oh my gosh,
super
yeah, it
fast?
must be because that stupid Reaper is messing everything up.
Oh, oh, oh god. But it's gotta build it eventually, right?
Maybe when the Reaper goes away. There we
Yeah.
go.
Ah,
Oh,
finally!
oh, there we go, there we go.
Oh god.
Oh god, it can't even build a spawning pool now. This Reaper is just.
I think we've found the weakness in Perfect Split. I think it's not so perfect anymore.
The most embarrassing bug.
Yeah.
Like, it's happening.
It's not even an
but,
obvious bug
like,
too.
when it-
Oh my gosh.
It's the worst time for it to happen as well.
Yeah, this probably doesn't come up in games a lot.
Yeah. I think if
Okay,
it had got
spawning pools.
if it had got the early hatch down, it would have been fine. But yeah.
I wonder, we'll have to see next game exactly how fast Tychus scouted, because to scout that fast and to block a hatchery like that, I feel like I wonder if that's before a barracks scout, because that would be extremely early, and in the later maps that might, like the larger maps, that might be the difference if the map's large enough that the drone can get the hatchery down.
Yeah.
So this might not be a complete blowout just yet, but
Well,
this is definitely not looking great
No.
so far if this bug persists.
Well, Automaton is one of our smaller maps in the pool, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily completely. Oh, you can't even build the third hatch there.
These drones just keep attacking the Reaper.
But it does have some lings on the way, so maybe that will alleviate its problem slightly. But it's still only on 14 workers.
Yeah, it's lost so much mining time.
Oh,
Like, it is
Yeah.
not good at all.
yeah, this is not looking great for Perfect Split, unfortunately. So look at this army from Tychus over here. I think if he does his normal tactic of running a drop into the main, I think that's probably going to be pretty successful.
Yeah, those Widow Mines. Okay, I was just thinking to myself, what if we got some good Baneling hits? I mean, but even with Banelings, like,
Yeah.
you're in a rough shape with Widow. Like, I don't see him recovering from this.
No,
Like,
I don't think that Perfect Split makes any.
yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's just like what Zerglings and Mutalisks.
yeah.
So I wonder what makes the Reaper, or what makes the drones not attack the Reaper, and what makes them attack the Reaper, because now when the units are out, there's no reason for the drones, and the drones aren't attacking the Reaper. But when there weren't any units out, obviously I guess the drones, they were under attack, but will the drones attack units when they're close by, or only when they're being retaliated? And
I
wonder
think it's just if they don't have any other units they can use. I think that's probably the trigger. Like, as soon as the Zerglings came out, you're right, it's like they just went straight back to mining. But I think if he doesn't have any Zerglings or any offensive units, he'll just use his drones.
Yeah, so like for a while there was some bots that were really big on like just rushing. So a lot of bots like combated that with writing code that pulls their workers to fight. But if you're not careful, that's going to wind up in situations like what we just saw, where you're pulling all your workers to fight when some of them should be doing other things.
Yeah.
Now these silly medevacs are going to drop the units, and what Tychus always does is drop the units and then say, "Good luck, you're on your own, buddy."
Yeah, these medevacs don't hang around, do they? They're like, okay, good luck, goodbye.
This isn't the United States Marines. This is just the Allies sending the units by. Ooh, how many kills will this Widow Mine get?
Oh,
the traitor mine.
Oh, but it killed all of its
the
own
traitor
units.
mine is real.
Yeah.
The traitor mine.
Well, that's
Okay,
sad.
I think that's how we should. He comes back in this. Just needs to drone up really hard,
But also,
like an absurd amount.
I think we're seeing a big attack now from Tychus as well. So this might do some damage.
Just needs to get hit by Widow Mines like 3 more times.
Yeah. Let's see. It seems like all the Zerglings are over here. We see the attack. Oh, it looks like a massacre of Zerglings now, and there are no more Widow Mines to save the poor Zerglings.
Yeah. The Terran's now on 1-1, and even if he had an absurd amount of Zerglings, that is still really hard to fight off.
Yeah, yeah.
1-1 Marines just shred through so many things.
But just five workers now, and
Hey, why
just
isn't
3
Perfect
armed.
Split spreading creep right now, or hasn't been for a while? That's kind of interesting.
I think he's using his queens to inject.
No. There's 2 active creep tumors that have been active for quite a while, and I'm just 3 actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's quite a bit.
Like, it's not like there's no excuse really. You can't. The bot has plenty of APM to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's using 6,000 APM, man. He only has so much.
Yeah.
What it's doing, it's not building anything.
So I'm
it
gonna
was-
X2 anyway. That's X2 and
All right. Wow.
yeah. So I think the bug really really held back Perfect Split. So it is 1-0 to Tychus.
It's so savage.
But let's see on a larger map if that still happens. I hope it doesn't in a way. So I think we could be in some really good matches if that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think the most savage bot is definitely Tychus right now. Not only he blocks hatcheries with workers, but he drops his Marines and leaves them to die and has his Widow Mines kill them all.
Yeah.
Like, he's savage to himself. He's savage to the enemy.
He just doesn't care either way. He's like going for it. Everyone's gonna die. He doesn't even bring his medivac. It's like, yeah.
That's
I
kind of
feel
weird.
like the army is what it would be like if Tychus from the campaign was in charge.
That's probably why he named Tychus, you know.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
I think Perfect Split would be a great bot if it creep spread more. That's definitely very underutilized and has a lot more benefits for a bot just because of the pure mechanics that it takes.
Yeah.
But it looks like it was implemented after the turning deadline, not before.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Very unfortunately.
The vision gains alone are so worth it because, like, one of the hardest parts of writing AI is the lack of perfect knowledge. But if you just creep spread across the whole map, that downside just goes away. So,
That and Overlord spread.
Yeah.
I mean, you can post Overlords on all of these ridges, and you can get really great map vision going as a Zerg player.
Cool. Are you guys?
Anyways.
It's really annoying.
I'm ready.
Cool. You ready?
Yep.
Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Tychus takes a 1-0 lead. Up here in the top left-hand corner, trying to make that 2-0. But down the bottom right, trying to come back, and hopefully with a better start this time, is Perfect Split.
So the important thing is, when will Tychus SCV scout? And wow, this is such a fast SCV scout.
It's already happening.
Yeah.
Oh
it's already happening.
This is just so fast. I don't even know what to say. Like, I mean, it's not even a depot scout. It's before a depot scout. That's incredibly.
I think he throws the depot down and then sends it. But
I guess.
okay.
Let's see it.
Will it get up? Oh no! Yes, it's there.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! Just slightly too slow.
That was so close.
Oh my goodness!
All right, so the map was big enough.
He sent it like fractions of a second too late. If he sent it right when he spawned in, he would have made it. But...
And I like how the SCV goes home straight after. Usually, if there's no expansion, it'll do its little end polygon shape around the natural, but it can't do that, so it decides to go home and be useful.
Yeah.
Go back to work.
So now it is just returning home and returning those 5 minerals that it stole from the original base.
Yeah. If only he didn't stop to mine them.
Yeah.
That's something we've been seeing a lot today is scouting with a mineral patch. That's not mineral patches weigh you down. So, fun fact, unofficial, SCVs and probes and drones get weighed down, so they lose like 50% of their movement speed when they carry a mineral. Because, I mean, let's face it, minerals are heavy.
Yeah,
You just have too much body mass.
but is gas heavier? Like, because I don't think gas really has like a weight, does it?
Yeah,
It's
I
more
think
of a gaseous thing.
gas lifts you up and like it helps you fly across the map, kind of
Yeah.
like helium balloons, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe the container overall makes it heavier.
Well, that,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
That's
So the movement speed only applies to probes, where it's just a little force field.
Yeah. So it basically needs to go into the geyser, and instead of like bringing out the gas in the container, it should just like breathe it in and then walk across the map.
Like, just I'm imagining SCVs just breathing the gas and like all their voice lines.
Yeah.
SCV ready. Orders of what, sir?
That would just be so bad.
Butter my biscuit.
I need that announcer pack. We have to do that now.
So funny.
Oh god. Right, so we have a third base up for perfect split.
Weekend says that SCVs hold the minerals and gas with one hand, and he is right. I've just noticed that now. That's very odd.
Yeah.
I guess you need one hand to build things, or to attack an enemy unit. So that's why.
They have the drill to extract it and the other hand to hold it. Very different from Broodboar, where they needed both hands and they kind of like just held it out in front of them. It's just like the
Well, you can't.
cutest animation. Their arms are just stuck out in front of them.
Once you're holding it, you can't extract it anymore. So that hand is being used for other nefarious purposes.
What do you mean by nefarious purposes? What exactly do you think they're doing with their other hand?
The various duties that SCVs need to do to keep their command center safe.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just saying that this is a SFW cast, so you know, like
they have in their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's for the cigarette, man.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Which is not approved at all. Not approved. Do not smoke. It's not cool.
It's the marijuana
you'll
cigarette.
extract minerals for the rest of your life.
Unless you're on fire,
Okay,
in which case you can. Like,
Yeah, if you smoke cigarettes, kids, then you work in the mines. That's all your career can do for you.
That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
People don't smoke cigarettes. Stay in school.
If you smoke cigarettes, you literally catch on fire, and at which point it's cool again. Like, smoking's not cool, but like, actually, no, don't get yourself on fire.
Honestly, if I was a SCV and I heard the war stories that Hellions and Hellbats told to us little folks about roasting the dead bodies of Zerglings and other units, I mean that kind of made me not want to smoke, I guess, in a way.
Yeah, but do Hellions smoke?
Tychus smokes, doesn't he?
Well, he does, but he's not a Hellion. Or he's not driven a Hellion. Like, I guess, like...
Maybe he's just not part of the campaign yet. He's not in a Hellion vehicle.
I mean, they are pretty fast, so, you know.
Well, it would have to be the biggest Hellion ever. In the campaign, he goes after the Odin, like that big, giant, like, Thor monstrosity, and he's like, yeah, that's my kind of vehicle. I'm just imagining a Thor-sized Hellion.
It wouldn't be as fast.
It would be awesome.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, we have a game going on.
Yeah.
Without all our mindless chat.
a lot of macro has been going on, and now we've seen that both players have had some time to macro up, and perfect splits up about 15 supply, not bad. But Tychus has a third command center almost finished.
Yeah. Actually, perfect split is down on army. He's up a huge amount of workers though, so
yeah,
that's perfectly fine. That's exactly what you want as a Zerg player. You want to be upping drones.
Yeah, it's fine for perfect split, but like as a Terran player, like you can't leave the Zerg alone. Like the Zerg will grow, it'll take control of the whole map, and you won't ever be able to move out, expand, or get anything else. Gotta keep them honest. And
oh boy.
I'm glad to see the drop moving across the map, but I don't know if it's soon enough.
Oh,
We'll see if it
well,
lands at the. Oh, okay. It's going straight to the main base, not the not the third base.
there's nothing here. There's nothing here to defend it. We've got the
Mikey
Xerxes
says
over here, but
Mikey says he wants more than 720p quality. We'll get right on that. We'll get that 4K HD soon.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get that. But
Oh, that Widow Mine hits!
oh,
Savage!
oh God!
Oh my goodness!
First game it was a trader. Second game.
Wow, that done really well. Okay, so that drop is cleaned up. There's a few
bad.
losses there. Only
Now the
3
Spire's
drones.
about to finish.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
A few losses. 44 Zerglings have gone down.
Yeah.
Like the unit losses is like 2-1, and I guess in favor of the Terrans. So the Terrans lost 800, the Zerglings lost 1506. So
That's not bad
yeah,
as a
that's pretty
player.
savage.
Because these kinds of drops, like if that was Maru controlling that drop and the Medivacs did not abandon their troops, then that might have been a game ender right there. So taking a mineral or taking a resources lost lead, like taking extra 1,000 resources to survive, isn't that bad. But as I say that now, Tychus has another Marine force
Yeah.
rushing into the third base, and oh my gosh.
Imagine
The Widow Mine doesn't go off. The Medivacs
Back.
run away.
it
Oh.
fly away. Everyone we want to see.
Hey, Doctor, can you
it's
say
good
that
to see-
again? Your mic was breaking up there. I don't
Oh,
think we heard
gosh.
a single thing.
Oh, okay. It's just said my internet connection's unstable.
Yeah.
Oh. Darn. Get on Ethernet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, imagine if the backdrop. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Just
for now,
about, yeah.
But sometimes it just cuts out, and then you're saying something, and it's like,
Okay. I'll
It's good
move
now,
to
though.
Ethernet after this. Okay, great then. I was just saying, imagine if he didn't run away with the medevacs and he had like 4 medevacs full of Marines.
Yeah.
Like, it pays to save your friends, guys. Don't leave them to die.
Perfect Split's up by about 30 supply, and a lot of that's reflected in the army, too.
Yeah.
But the unit composition really, really sucks for Perfect Split. Oh my gosh, these Widow Mines are they're just waiting to get these
Yeah.
shots off. Oh my gosh, this is...
I think we see here what happens when the medevacs don't leave their Marines to die. Oh, they
This is
are.
also what happens when you don't have Banelings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
That's true.
Massacre.
These Marines just are not dying, especially to these queens over here.
Like, that is a lot of medevacs.
Yeah.
See, you really do need the banelings.
See, guys, teamwork makes the dream work, as we can see.
And also, I just want to say that Perfect Split's creep spread is crazy.
Yeah.
Perfect Split's creep spread is crazy because all of the creep tumors have not actually spread any creep. They're all new creep tumors. Every single one of them.
Yeah. Oh, I think we see Tychus clearing up now.
Yeah.
I think he's got this. We see
I think
all
we-
bases of Perfect Split are under attack.
I think it's safe to X2 this to the end.
Yeah, okay, X doing that.
Tychus has the chokehold.
That is a lot of fresh creep tumors.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
A lot of transfuse energy not there. I don't know if it would help hold on without banelings, but
I think the map vision would have helped. Imagine
Yeah.
fighting an army on creep. 1, you need a creep to win. You can't just have banelings. And then 2, also having the vision, having the time to react so that you can make additional units if you so choose through your programming. I mean, it just gives you so much more options.
Yeah. It just gives you that extra warning. And I think, like, the biggest danger to Tychus so far has been Tychus himself, with his medevacs running away and overstimming his Marines. So, But yeah, I think Perfect Split needs to just kind of like get that big ball of Zerglings and Mutas and really just kind of go for it a bit more rather than sitting back and waiting for that death ball to come.
Yeah,
If he can
can't
be a
get
bit,
away passive.
yeah, if he can be a bit more aggressive, it's possible that he can take it. But anyway, let's move on to game 3 on Cerulean Fall. Just loading in now.
Oh, not Parasite?
Oh, sorry, no, Parasite. You're right.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, game 3 is on Parasite. I made that mistake. Apologies, guys. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Already.
Doctor?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. I will put the window up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, looking to close this out with a 3-0 win is Tychus up in the top left-hand corner of Parasite. And down in the bottom right, it is Perfect Split looking to come back. Before this final started, Perfect Split was on a 10-game winning streak. He's now lost 2 in a row. Let's see if he can pull one back. It's quite a small map, so
I think this map is a little bigger.
I don't know. Let's
Not
see
sure
if
either. Will this SCV get here in time?
Oh, here we go. It's a
Oh,
race.
no.
It's a race. It's a race.
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh,
no, no. Oh, God. But it's not just standing there this game. It's actually going back to mine.
That's smart.
Yeah. It maybe could have just gone somewhere else, but no, it's coming back to mine. So we're not having the little dance anymore. But it's coming out to try again. Oh, God, no, please. Chippy Dip is already surrendering in chat. This is not a good way to go.
Yeah.
I
We've already seen that Tychus beats Perfect Split in a macro game.
Yeah.
And now this is even close to a macro game. So I think Tychus has all of the cards to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is what we see happen if you don't stop for that mineral at the start of the game. Like, or maybe he
Yeah.
did, but he definitely wasn't weighed down by it when he moved across the map.
Oh.
What a
Oh.
bad way to go.
I hate that this is that Perfect Split's done so well all through the tournament, and then it comes to the final and he gets hit by this. It's not good, but you know, Tychus. I think this is the only bot I've seen that's used this tactic. So Tychus has got to be congratulated for finding something new to confuse the bots.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
So bad. Like,
Oh no. But now he's started attacking the SCB, and we're seeing the
Yeah.
Reaper come in.
The Reaper saves the day.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as he like kills the Reaper, if he kills the Reaper now, he still has a shot, I think. Because if he kills the Reaper, then he won't get confused, and like this won't start happening.
Oh yeah.
Like he has to get the Reaper, otherwise, like he won't be able to put the hatch down. Oops,
Oh, he's
you gonna get it?
no.
It's so close to putting the hatch down too. Oh, unfortunately, it takes a couple frames
Oh,
There
they
we
got it.
to.
Finally.
If you can get the spawning pool down, then we
I
might
think
have a
that-
shot.
I think it's designed to build the extractor and then build the spawning pool because we don't see a spawning pool queued up right now, just an extractor.
Look at this! Look at this poor drone here going back and forth. Oh God.
So what we've learned here is that Perfect Split does not have a perfect build order.
No.
In the sense that if one part of the build order gets messed up, the entire build order gets messed up.
Yeah. I feel so sorry for him. He's done so well to get here, but Tychus is a fantastically made bot, and it looks like Tychus is going to be our champion. But there is a $150 prize for second place, which is going to go to Perfect Split by the looks of things. I mean, I hate to count him out already, obviously, but yeah, it looks like this isn't going to go
based on
his
everything
way.
we've seen so far, the spawning pool goes down, but
Yeah,
based on what we've seen these last few games, it's just might not be enough. Like he's denying so much mining time.
yeah.
Like right now, he can build 30 drones with the money he's banked up alone, and if he does that, then I think he'd be in a better position.
Yeah, it's still looking grim for him, whatever he does now.
Yeah, I don't like he has to do it right now, but I think you're right. It might just be over. So sad. I saw that the first game, and I'm.
You know what's even sadder is that the Reaper's been harassing for this long, and it only has 3 kills. it could be doing a better job target firing these drones.
It's done its job, to be fair. You know, it's kind of acted as a big distraction.
Yeah, I think it's almost better that he doesn't kill the drones.
Yeah.
Because like he has to like normally what you could do is you could fight off the Reaper with like 3 or 4 workers, right? And you're gonna lose them, but at least all the rest of your workers are still mining.
Yeah.
Here he's setting up a bunch of workers and not losing any, but none of them are mining, right? Which is like almost worse.
Yeah.
Why are spore crawlers being built? Why are they done? That doesn't make any sense.
I think it's just his build order. I think he just does that for everything.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a hard-coded build order.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we're just seeing that being played out now.
So yeah, I think pretty soon we're going to see Tychus come across with his drop into the main. But I'm not certain that that's going to get held. But we'll see.
I mean, maybe we'll get some Trader Widowmine shots again.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. Here we go, he's loading up his medevacs now.
Oh, spores get built based on game time versus Terran and Protoss.
Yeah. So
another hard-coded timing.
Which, I mean, isn't bad. Like, I know a lot of human players who do that. Like,
yeah.
It's very rare when they're not, like, useful. Like, you can use them for detection, you can use them to repel, like, drops. Like, you can pick them up, move them around, but at this point, it's not what we need.
But is this Spore Crawler going to take out one of these medevacs, maybe? Is that in range?
Possibly. Zergling's speed isn't even done right now. That's how far behind Perfect Split is, and that's really scary. This we drop.
It looks like it just finished.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, no traitor Widow Mines this time.
Oh yeah,
nice hit on that queen.
Looks like these Marines will just die because they overstim because they're addicts.
Yeah, imagine if the medevac had hung around a little bit longer.
Yeah, but the next follow-up push coming in to the third is probably going to be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't lose too many drones, but he lost a lot of Zerglings, and he doesn't have upgrades on the way. So, Marines with 1-1 just slice through Zerglings like butter. It is.
I think the terrain is helping him as well as the that little bit of wall there was helping him, so the Zerglings couldn't get a full-on surround.
Diziet wants to know what kind of techniques are underlining these bots, how they're being designed, and basically they're a bunch of hard-coded rules that apply to different situations that happen throughout the game.
Yeah. We've got some bots that use actual machine learning. Unfortunately, neither of those really made it too far this time.
I believe Tychus uses an A-star distance algorithm to compute where to move to, and that really I think that helps a lot in being able to take small advantages over bots that don't have it.
Yeah. Um, so
All right, I
yes,
guess time to X2 it.
it's the final game of the tournament. Let's let him enjoy his victory.
There's a layer and no mineral.
Oh,
I just wanted to put Perfect Split out of its misery.
I know. Let's let Tychus enjoy his moment of victory. Um,
Yeah. As a Terran player, I very much enjoy watching their buildings get.
yeah. Let's see if the little things that come out of this lair can kill them. What are those little things called, actually? I don't know. Like
Broodlings?
broodlings, whatever. Yeah. They might be able to get a couple of kills with all these overstimmed marines.
Yeah, I think they're the same thing. Like, I'm not a Zerg player, but I feel like they're the same thing that comes out of Broodlords. They're just tiny
Yeah.
little bits that die really fast.
Yeah, so congratulations to Tychus, Tweakimp, and Bernie. You are our champions. We got a cash prize of $250 and our tournament trophy, which will be sent to you next week. So congratulations on that. Second place, perfect split. Unfortunately, had a bit of a nightmare in the final. But let's not that diminish his performance throughout the rest of the tournament, which has been absolutely fantastic to go from come out of his group and then go through all the way through the semi-finals with a 10-game win streak without losing a map is impressive.
Definitely the most impressive bot run so far.
Yeah. So unfortunately, didn't quite make it to the championship. And I have to say, yesterday's semi-final between Tigers and Micro Machine was one of the best series I think we've ever casted. Um, last year's final might make a run for that money, but I think that was one of the greatest things. So yeah, congratulations, guys! Looking forward to next season, seeing how everyone can improve, and hopefully we'll have some big leaps forward from that, and we can bring Tychus down to size, but for the moment he will reign supreme. Um, so yeah, what are you guys' thoughts?
I look forward to the next tournament. Like,
Yeah,
I think the difference in skill between this tournament and the previous one is like phenomenal. Like bots are doing significantly better, and it's fun to watch that improvement.
yeah.
Definitely. Do you have any more information, Crypt, that you're willing to share with us for the next season?
So at the moment, what planning on doing next season is we're going to move to a Linux-based system. That will enable us to do a lot more games per day. It's something that I know people often complain about that we don't get enough games in. Currently, the tech isn't quite there. I hope to be starting up a pre-season, which will be on the old system, and so just so we can get some games going and everyone's able to pit their bots against the other bots on the ladder. So that will hopefully be up this week. I don't have any actual information for when the next season is going to start yet. Hopefully it'll be by the end of this month. But we're just making sure that we got all the tech there and making sure that everything is in working order so we can have some fair games. But yes, the pre-season will start this week. Everyone submit their bots on sc2ii.net. Also, we have a Patreon supporters if you fancy donating on Patreon. Very, very much appreciated, but not at all required for a bot tournament. You can, even if you don't want to help us on Patreon, you're more than welcome to submit your bot and have them fight. It's open to everyone, so please let us know. So yeah. Um, so Tweaker's asked if we got any Blizzard contacts. We can ask about the client update. It's possible. I will ask. It's not guaranteed because I know that it's not always easy to get client updates, and it's not Blizzard's biggest priority. We're very grateful we're very grateful to Blizzard for all the help they do give us, but we're very aware that they are limited on resources of how much they can give us. So yeah, we'll see on that one. Hopefully, we can get the updated features.
Yeah, I think right now they're a little low on resources. I know
We need to
at
mine
least
more
as of
minerals.
yeah, as of a few weeks ago, there was actually a job opening specifically for maintaining the Starcraft API. So hopefully, once that's filled, then we'll have a bit more progress, like
I
getting some of the things we've long wanted. So
I
I
may
think,
even apply for it. Let's see.
yeah, yeah,
See, that would be cool. Like, I should apply for that job, definitely.
yeah, also definitely want it, but I don't know how keen Blizzard is on me working remote. But I'd absolutely love to have it.
Yeah, so that would be cool. But yeah, so unless you guys in chat see news about the website. So Tweakin asks about the website. So all the website code is available on our GitHub, which I can post in chat in a moment. Let me have a look. So yeah, but we don't have a lot of resources based on that, so we really appreciate if anyone can get involved and help out, upgrade the website so we can have extra stats and anything else on there. That's something we really do need help with. So if you have some spare time and some PHP skills, let me know. And just seriously, just download the code, stick some cool features on there, just submit a pull request, and we will be forever grateful for you. So please, that would be good. So yeah, any other questions in chat? But yeah, what libraries we used? In terms of the website, mind me. Pretty much, if you've got something you want to put on there, come talk to me. I'm not that fussed about libraries installing on there. We can install whatever. jQuery is fine. I don't have that on the moment, but we can always install it. But yeah, if you have upgrades you want to put on the website, then very much appreciated. So yeah, I think that's all. Nike is in chat. He says that he won't see his bot this season, but that's very disappointing. He was our second place finisher last time. He has been sorely missed, but more than welcome back whenever he wants, and his contributions to the community are very, very much appreciated. So thanks, Nikki, and it'll be great to have your bot back. If not, just hang around in the community. It's fine.
Yeah, I think jQuery actually is on the website right now because you have Bootstrap.
Oh, yes, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. So
that's cool. But yeah, I think that's about everything. I think there's not much left to say. But congratulations again to our winners, Tychus. Congratulations to Perfect Split for finishing second. And Additional Pylons as a great performance to finish in third place. So, and Micro Machine, of course, as well. I'm sure he'll be disappointed with the final two games, but he's had a fantastic tournament. So thank you very much to EJK and Doctor for joining me and helping out.
you're welcome.
Cool. And thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.